It is election day in Missouri and 2 other states, but it doesn't count for much here.
Now, Chris Hernandez is here to break it down for us. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Elizabeth. Let's take a look at a live picture we have right now. A polling place in action at First Presbyterian Church in Lee Summit. You can see a few people here. They've got a lot of polling stations set up, but just one guy over here at the booth. A couple others checking in. Keep in mind, this is one of the busiest polling places in Lee Summit. Usually, it's a Republican stronghold, and normally there's a lot of people there for the after-work rush. Now, one reason turnout has been so light is because the results don't count. The state party will hold caucuses on March 17th, and that's where they will actually pick delegates to the national convention. Missouri's vote today is a non-binding beauty contest that will cost the state $7 million. Now, this is the first time in this year's campaign that there are multiple states all voting at the same time today. So let's take a look at what some of the other candidates are doing. We can start with Rick Santorum there. He is the only candidate spending a lot of time in the state of Missouri. He's been in Colorado and Minnesota, but will wrap up the day with an election watch party in St. Charles. He spent Friday night in the Lee Summit area. Really, again, the only candidate who's been doing any campaigning here, and he might win it. Let's talk about Mitt Romney, the frontrunner. He is doing really well in Colorado. Now, this is a state where he won in 2008, the last time he ran for president. This is video of him in Loveland. The former Massachusetts governor also won in this current contest the last 2 big votes, got 50% of the vote Saturday in Nevada. Also want to talk about Newt Gingrich. He didn't file, so he's not on the ballot in Missouri. In fact, he's over here in Ohio right now, hoping to get support from advance voters who are already filling out their ballots. Ohio's primary is March 6th. And Ron Paul, he is spending a lot of time in Minnesota. That has caucuses, so he is hoping to get support here in Minnesota. He always does, used to always do well in the caucuses. He dropped in at 2 sites where voters will be gathering when those caucuses start tonight. And we will be back at 10 o'clock tonight with a lot more on all of these guys. And one thing I want to show you is that when we do come back at 10, we are going to be able to give you a county-by-county breakdown of the vote here in the Kansas City area. And one thing I also want to point out to you, we've been getting reports from up here in the Northland that robocalls from the Santorum campaign have been coming in, but they've been referencing the vote in Colorado instead of Missouri. Just a little glitch for the Santorum campaign there. Chris Hernandez, 41 Action News.